Welcome boys and girls, Costin here with Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era, the road to early access. Playing the demo right here in preparation for that. Gonna start with an arena game for this specific video, and then I'm going to jump into a game of Classic right here. So, what do we have? We have Masterful Healing, we have, Leash of Chains, QB. Though we don't know if we're gonna get that. Well, we could always go for a spellcaster. He has 0 defense. It's also a question about luck. So spell power, knowledge, defense, attack. Let's go with him, actually. When a creature waits in battle, okay, friendly creatures deal and take very well. Magic damage, why not? Effect applied by hero lasts 1 round more. It deals magic and costs no mana. Let's go with Magic Arrow. And we can learn Nightshade spells. Alright, spell power. Let's increase the luck. Enemy luck reduced by 1. Friendly creatures take minus 15% damage, and friendly creatures takes minus 25% damage. Or we could reduce attack taken, right? So we got morale 0, spell power free. We could increase that even further. Luck increased by 3 when friendly creatures land. Okay. Ooh. Sure, why not? When a creature waits in battle, or we can get daylight spells. And we can get 1 more focus charge. Heroic Strike, a cold tier 4 spells available to the hero. Eliminate range penalty, attack and defense. Right, let's go with that one. Initiative to all creatures. Let's go with spell power. All friendly creatures deal 1 damage, attack and defense. Let's go with defense. Friendly creatures. All hero arcane spells. Alright, let's get the belt. Or we can get spells cost very well. You do have to pay attention. What does knowledge do? Morale and luck? Alright, let's get that attack. Favorable wind. Speed to target enemy. Reduces duration of all. Target friendly creature takes minus 25% damage from any source. Duration 3 rounds. Could be useful. We can also increase attack and defense for target friendly creature. Target friendly creatures, okay. It counterattacks before it lands. There's going to be all kinds of different spells. Target enemy takes 40. Okay. Base damage. Cannot use range attacks and deals minus 15% melee damage. That's pretty useful. All enemies within 2 hexes from the target creature attack. Whenever an enemy attacks target friendly creature in melee, the enemy takes 295 magic damage. Let's go with that. The other one. Deals, this damage cannot be modified in any way. Whenever an enemy attacks, the enemy takes 200. Okay, so here are our choices. We got riders. It would be nice to know exactly what we got here. Makes an additional attack, dealing 4 X amount of units, pure damage of the target and all adjacent creatures. Let's go with these guys. We can go with Hydras or Obliterators. I think I'm going to go with Obliterators because I don't know when I'm going to get another ranged attack. Unthinkable Shaft. Okay. Or Gravedigger. He can be useful, but let's go with Vanguard. We can go with Fawn, we can go with Skeletons. Let's go with Fawns. Guardian Griffin. Sure. And maybe the final one. Master of Chains. Yes, let's see. Blocks the enemy hero abilities until the end of the round. Prevents the target from using any active ability. Can attack. Alright, so final creature right here. We can get a Cultist, we can get a Bleak Infiltrator. Let's go with Bleak Infiltrator. Alright, so right here we can go with attack and defense, or attack. Like, it would be nice to, you know, have better. Alright, so we got 10 defense, 8 attack, 8 spell power, 6 knowledge, 5 luck, 5 morale. Will it work? I suppose we will find out. So. All enemies cannot use... Alright, that could kill them, but that has made them... Alright, so that's one where we need to deal with it from range. Use Twilight again. Lucky strike. This is why luck is so important. Okay. Use another Twilight, why not? Just gotta get that one out of the way. That was lucky. We're going down to the wire. And it's going to be very, very interesting right there. Let's get closer with both of them. A lot closer as a battle than I would have liked. But such as Arena. Difficult one. Definitely a difficult one. But victory. I'll take it. Now, with that arena sorted out, going to jump into classic, or at least set things up over here. So we're going to go fair and square. I'm going to go as temple, and there's all kinds of different decisions to be made about who exactly you want to go for right here in this kind of situation. You do get a spell that increases attack damage. You could go with the All Knight, like his heroic strike deals 40 damage, plus 5 more for each free hero level. Increases all damage taken by the target. Yeah, let's go with the Old Lord, because his heroic strike seems pretty good. And you know what? I'm just gonna go for hard, because I don't think it affects AI behavior. It affects like the enemies. It affects the enemies that you're dealing with on the map. So when I start a match, one of the first things I want to do is get that specific upgrade. And the reason we want to get that specific upgrade is because we want to recruit Offspringers and then upgrade the crossbowmen that we start with to Offspringers as well. So that's our initial army right there that we start with. We can go with gold or we can go with experience. We're level 1, so I mean we do have a decent amount of gold to begin with. Allows you to sometimes recruit neutral armies for gold instead of fighting them. Let's go with that one. Okay. So, gold or experience, or half that in experience. Let's pick up the Solar Temple. Alright, a random skill. Enemy spells cost 20% more mana, okay. That is a location that we want, just because we want the extra base to get going, to start off with right there. That's an extra army. We can get a garrison building right here. The hero can learn tier 3 daylight spells. Daylight spells gain 1 level each time. 25%, okay. Which makes them more likely to join or flee. That is a useful ability right there. Let's get the marketplace. Enact the law. And what we're interested really in doing, we're interested in a couple of things, but one of the important things we're really curious about is getting angels. So that means we're going to need some wood. So Griffin, but that's going to be next turn. We do have this lovely corner of the map right here for ourselves. Don't fight that yet. There will be time for all of that later. So we got some scrolls right in that situation. Okay. And now we can get, like, remember, my interest is to get angels as quickly as possible. But first we might want the bank right here just to get all those benefits in that situation. Solar Temple for extra law points. Taxation just to get more gold. That would be an easy bow. This skill is genuinely one of the most useful ones you could imagine. Movement points on the map. Attack, morale. Let's go for plate armor. Defeat its guard to secure. Alright. We're not gonna get Archangels this week. Alright, that's there's another location in that sphere. Okay, let me get Griffin Rookery. Okay, let's get out of here. Friendly creatures, tier 1, okay. We will need more items. Let's get a mage guild. There we go. There we go. It's still a difficult battle to secure that one. We can get the sawmill, so there's all these different things right here. Still a difficult battle considered right there. But yeah, first and foremost, let's deal with those skeletons right in that situation. No reason to take damage. Okay. Bit unfortunate with the result, but such as it is. Let's increase that luck. Alright, that's an easy battle. But that's gonna be it for the moment. Costin signing out, and I'll see you boys and girls next time.